Prepare yourself for some divine punishment. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 mighty video game gods.
It is Zanza, before he became a god, when he was simply a man of flesh and blood.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be looking at deities in video games that have demonstrated their awesome and terrible power, either through overt destruction or subtle machinations. Be warned, we will be discussing the occasional spoiler here and there, so the spoiler alert is now in effect.
A change is coming. Everything changes.
Number 10, Aesir, Bayonetta 2.
To ascend to the throne as Aesir, god of chaos.
Aesir was a god so powerful that he didn't even trust himself with his own might. Before the events of the game, Aesir got a bit fed up with humanity's lack of free will and created the Eyes of the World, while also splitting himself into two beings of pure good and evil respectively, Loki and Lopter. The latter plan, however, turns out to be a really bad idea, as Lopter was eventually able to reclaim Aesir's full power without being influenced by his good half, while Loki completely forgot who he was. Thankfully, with the combined strength of Bayonetta and Baldur, they were able to dish out the ultimate curb stomp to Lopter. Number 9, King of all the Cosmos, Katamari Damacy series.
Countless stars were wiped from the sky at the hands of a mysterious, clumsy giant.
All-powerful, but also a lovable idiot in equal measure. This particular cosmic ruler isn't well known for his forward thinking, evident from when he accidentally destroyed every star in the universe after having a bit too much to drink. After sending his son, the Prince, to travel around the Earth in order to create Katamari that can serve as replacement stars, we're treated to frequent reminders that while the creator of all things may mean well, above all else, he's a rather forgetful individual and probably the most flamboyant deity ever conceived. Number 8, Zanza, Xenoblade Chronicles.
Everything in this world is dictated by the passage of fate.
Turns out that achieving the status of godhood isn't all that hard. You just need to reset all life again and end in a cycle of mass destruction. Originally a human scientist named Klaus, his ventures into creating a new universe led to the eradication of all existence, as well as leading to the creation of two titans, Bionis and Mechonis.
It was Arglus possessed by Zanza, who directed his sword at Mechonis.
While meticulous in his plotting, Zanza isn't the most heartless of JRPG villains, even lamenting the fact that he couldn't bring Shulk over to his side as a disciple. Oh, but don't get us wrong, he won't hesitate to bust out both Monados and wipe you should you get in his way.
Now I possess all I desire.
Number 7, Hades, Kid Icarus Uprising.
When freaky aliens give you lemons, make freaky alien lemonade.
There have been many incarnations of the Greek lord of the underworld in video games over the years. More often than not, they have focused on how much of a sadistic and terrifying beast he is. And while Kid Icarus's version certainly has power in spades, what we remember most fondly about this particular Hades is just how much of a troll he is.
Hello there.
Reveling in the chaos he spreads, every appearance he makes comes equipped with so much sass that he's kind of a joy to behold. Of course, that's not to say he doesn't enjoy letting loose, because when he's on the warpath, you still better watch out.
Sorry to keep you waiting, but now that I'm here, let's get this party started.
Number 6, Amaterasu, Okami. Nope, you cannot keep her as a pet, despite taking on the form of a beautiful white wolf. When the goddess of the sun unleashes her holy wrath, you'll be getting more than just a set of claws. With her mastery of celestial brush techniques, as well as her arsenal of divine instruments, Ami traverses across Nippon, taking on the likes of the demonic Orochi, Ninetales, and the King of Darkness, Yami, in order to return peace to both the world of the living and the celestial planes. Wise and strong, she's truly one of the most benevolent deities. Just try not to offend her. Number 5, Raiden, Mortal Kombat series. Now here's a god who knows how to get his hands dirty. While not the strongest of divine beings in comparison to the Elder Gods, Raiden has always stood as humanity's protector against the threat of Outworld and the Netherrealm.
Our penalty is clear.
forever willing to throw himself into the fray and challenge any foe in Mortal Kombat, he's been known to take quite a beating in the name of freedom. Respected for his wise counsel and feared for his flying thunder god technique, your best hope to survive a lightning strike from him would be a quitality. Get it? Quitality? Cool. Number 4, Kratos, God of War series.
Wait!
When you see the ghost of Sparta walk into a room, you'd better brace yourself, because chances are bodies are about to start flying after being betrayed by the gods he had once sworn to serve. Kratos basically slayed every creature and deity in Greek mythology, each a bloody footnote on his way to revenge. With a rage that knows no bounds, the gods of Olympus were soon dropping like flies, each suffering a more horrific death than the last. You would have thought that by now his thirst for vengeance would have quelled a little, but from the look of things, it's the Norse gods who are next in line.
Off the ice! No!
Number 3, Asura, Asura's Wrath.
What is this?
Speaking of anger issues, once a deity sworn to take up arms against the Goma, Asura was betrayed by his comrades, his wife was murdered, he was banished to limbo for a few centuries, and his daughter was kidnapped to be used as a power source to defeat the Goma once and for all. Big mistake, I tell ya.
It was you! Yes.
Preferring to talk with his fists, Asura's rage against those who wronged him, and pretty much anything else that gets in his way, is so strong that by the end of the game, he's literally punching through an entire solar system just for a chance to get even. Number 2, Dorman, Shadow of the Colossus. He may not be a destroyer of worlds, but this shadowy creature managed to ensnare both Wander and us with his enigmatic nature as well as its deception. For the majority of the game, we barely even see what Dorman actually looks like, mainly communicating through a foreboding cryptic voice. All we do know is that its essence was split into 16 colossi, a few of which, by the way, are considered to be some of gaming's greatest boss battles. The dark deity may not be the most imposing, but the way he uses both Wander and the player as his pawns, and leaves us with a truly bittersweet ending, has yielded a lasting impact that won't be forgotten for a long time. Before we reveal our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1, Sheogorath, the Elder Scrolls series.
Wabatak!
This unnerving figure is one of the strongest and most dangerous entities in all of Tamriel. What makes him stand out the most? Well, he's utterly hilarious. Encompassing every aspect of madness, Sheogorath rules from the Shivering Isles, where the psychotic and the bizarre reign supreme.
Colorless. Dead. Boring.
His appearance throughout the series, especially in his exclusive DLC for Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion, have demonstrated that he's just as likely to offer you a slice of cheese as he is to send you plummeting to your death. And we can't wait to see him again. All hail the Mad God.
Word of advice. If you ride a narwhal, mind the pointy end.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.